Welcome to a brand new video, guys. So today we're going to be reviewing season 1 of The Bad Batch. If you guys happen to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, comment down below, guys. What did you think about the series so far within the first season? And what is your favorite episode? And with that being said, let's get right to it. Okay, so The Bad Batch, while it probably wasn't the most successful Star Wars series, I think it did better than Star Wars Rebels. I think when like if you compare Star Wars Rebels season 1 to Bad Batch season 1, I think Bad Batch did a lot better because it's a sequel to the Clone Wars series, and also they were kind of just given whatever freedom they wanted to do. And there was a lot of high expectations when it came to the show. I remember there was a bunch of people talking about how we could potentially see stormtroopers going up against clone troopers, which we did see some of that, at least the phase 1 designs of the stormtroopers, but we didn't get to we didn't get the full battle, the full war aspect that we got this that was in the Battlefront 2 campaign from 2007, from 2005, where on Camino, like, clone troopers were trying to evacuate and stormtroopers were sent to pretty much kill all of the Kaminoans and the clone troopers and everything, but instead, like, they're evacuated in this kind of sense, which honestly, I guess it's kind of like a downgrade to the whole aspect of it and what people wanted to see, which honestly I think it would have been really cool to get. But who knows, it could happen in season 2. But I remember there was a huge talk about this show when it came to that. But when it comes to the story aspect, I think it's honestly, the story is pretty much all right. Like, we get the return of Captain Rex, which is really nice, and we also get to see the return of Kanan Jarrus in the adult Kanan Jarrus voice. I'm surprised that Freddie Prinze Jr. didn't they didn't edit Freddie Prinze Jr.'s voice, or they got someone who can sound like like Kanan Jarrus. But that was actually pretty cool to get that character to come back and to see like how afraid he was of these clone troopers, essentially from the Bad Batch and all that. But the return of Captain Rex and Kanan was pretty cool. Rex is just kind of there. He's not like fully there, but he does end up helping out the Bad Batch to get rid of the inhibitor chips. So pretty much the episodes were pretty good. I enjoyed some of the episodes. It was a really different take on the Star Wars universe, in my opinion. The Star Wars universe is expanding every single day, it feels like, and especially when it came to Bad Batch, like, the expansion got a lot bigger than what we first knew about. And I kind of like that. It's different and everything, and I think that's what this series did. Season 1 did pretty well with giving us something different, and not following the Empire, which would have been a really unique aspect to do that, is to follow the Empire. You know, you go from the Clone Wars to the Empire, and honestly, it was kind of interesting to also see Clone Commandos show up. Clone Commandos ended up showing up for one episode only, and even a member of Delta Squad, Scorch, which was a really nice surprise. That Dave Filoni and the team of the Bad Batch got to do that. But pretty much this was a alright series. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like a crazy season 1 or anything. Pretty much this is like every show with the first season. This first season is alright. It gets you introduced to these characters and their motives and what kind of storytelling and what they're going to be doing from here on out. And honestly, I hope they go further on than just that. I hope that when they end the Bad Batch, I hope that like there is some event that they have to be taking place in to where eventually they'll all die. Honestly, I think they're all going to eventually die, and we'll see Omega going off doing her own thing. And who knows, she might be a part of the rebellion. I don't know. But it was an alright series, honestly. Particularly, I didn't really have a favorite episode. There was a lot of good episodes. The first episode was really good, especially the second episode, which was the darkest episode that in the entire first season. The second episode was the darkest season. Oh no, darkest episode. But pretty much it was all right. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't, like I said, like the first season is pretty much like any typical first season. You know, you got a good few episodes. You got maybe one or more, maybe one or two, or maybe even more episodes that are just kind of like eh. But the first season was all right. I think it did pretty well, and I'm really excited for season 2, which will be coming out in 2022, which I'm looking forward to. So to pretty much give season 1, I'm honestly gonna give it a 7, like a 6.5 out of 10. I felt bored most of the episodes, but it was fun getting to see something new and different. I think once I end up rewatching the show, probably the third time, and once season 2 comes out, I'll probably be more excited for these characters. But as of this moment, I'm not really excited. Like, if you like, I'm not really like. It's not like Clone Wars, pretty much. When it comes to that level of Clone Wars and everything. But the show did really well. I'm looking forward to what Dave Filoni and the rest of the Bad Batch team has in store for season 2. And with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Peace out.